A sweet human goes on his first blind date, but his match isn't human. It's a delicate little kitten. To make a good impression, he specially prepared yarn balls in a cardboard box that cats love. But just minutes before meeting, a friend tells him the date might not be a cat, but a Bengal tiger. Plays it cool. After all, big cat or small cat, they're all cats, right? But then, his friend tells him big cats really like biting necks when they mate. There have been several incidents already. Hearing this, the boy's not so calm anymore. Better put all this stuff away. Just imagining a big cat chasing him is pretty scary. But before he can finish packing, the big cat arrives. He expected a fierce beast. Instead, it's an elegant gentleman. His name is Chung Surui, heir to an earldom. One look and the boy is smitten, frozen in place. After exchanging names, the big cat Chung spots the unfinished yarn ball. The boy awkwardly explains he wanted to knit a sweater for his father, but he's not very good at it. The big cat Chung says he can help, since he's pretty good at it. After picking up the yarn, he spots the cardboard box prepared for a kitty. The boy keeps explaining he had it shipped from overseas. The big cat looks skeptical, staring intently at the box. Guess tigers like these things too. To distract the big cat, he offers to pour him some tea. But when he comes back, the big cat is sitting right in the box, knitting away. The boy is too shocked to speak, but the big cat tells him to wait a bit. It'll be done soon. A handsome big cat gets hit on by a flashy green peafowl seeking a mate. But he calmly refuses, saying his mom doesn't like poultry. He just wants to end the conversation and get back to eating his meat. Turns out after that last meeting, the big cat never contacted the boy again. He barely managed to pull strings to get another date. The boy doesn't want to give up, so he stakes out the restaurant where the big cat works. Hearing how handsome the big cat is, his friend is even more excited than him. Sure enough, when the big cat comes out, they're both mesmerized. They watch as the big cat digs into 10 pounds of meat. Seeing his appetite, they're stunned. Won't eating that much cause problems? But thinking about it, he's a big cat. Eating a lot is normal. Then they notice something all green slinking over to the big cat. His friend says straight up, anyone walking like that can't be up to any good. The green peafowl greets the big cat, asking if he remembers him. Turns out they've been on a blind date before. The big cat says his memory is very good. Happy that he remembers, the peafowl smiles. We're both level 1 protected animals, super rare. The big cat responds coolly, hoping the conversation will end soon since his meat is getting cold. After all that build-up, the peafowl finally reveals his purpose. We're both endangered. We should be together. The big cat replies flatly, you make a good point, but my mom doesn't like poultry. The peafowl loses it. He's a peafowl. But the big cat pulls up search results, showing him green peafowl belong to the large poultry family. The peafowl deflates instantly. Living 300 years without knowing he's poultry is pretty impressive. They say you can't touch a tiger's tail. But the big cat Chung actually puts his tail on the boy, showing his affection. Because of work, the three meet again. While spending time with the big cat, casual touches make the boy fall harder for him. But the big cat stays lukewarm toward the boy. One day, the big cat suddenly drops by. He wants help editing a speech. The boy happily agrees. After all, it's someone he likes. They chat away pleasantly. The big cat slowly lets his guard down around the boy. Suddenly, the boy sees something black and white striped sticking out behind the big cat, swinging back and forth. The boy asks curiously what that is. The big cat grabs his own tail. His face stays calm. He tells him it's his tail. He doesn't know when it came out. But the boy excitedly rushes over, and they come from all angles, and asks if he can touch it. The big cat panics and dodges away, refusing. Seeing the boy's disappointed face, the big cat says once they finish the speech he can. The boy instantly perks up, filled with energy. Even the big cat is stunned, watching the boy work quietly. The big cat thinks no wonder his last name is Wen. Wen as in gentle. The boy notices the big cat's gaze. His face turns bright red. After all, the person he likes is actually noticing him. What he didn't expect is cat would make the first one. The boy feels the touch and is a bit surprised. But the big cat's tail soothes him, making him incredibly happy. A tiger who doesn't understand romance, trying to find the right partner, actually proposes to his childhood friend, but gets an angry earful in return. Are you on top, or am I on top? Or am I on top? The big cat is confused why he'd say such a thing. Can't two bros just live together? The handsome big cat becomes famous through his speech. The boy suggests he open a social media account, but the big cat has never liked that much attention from so many people. That's why he refused to add the boy before. Is the friend he mentions all the same person? It turns out he and Zibiao knew each other since childhood, then became comrades in our relationship is special. Learning this, the boy asked the ultimate question, since you two know each other so well, and you want to find the right partner, why don't you just marry him? The big cat has a light bulb moment. Why didn't he think of that before? Right now, the boy wants to kick himself. He didn't actually want to set them up.
He just said it without thinking.
Then the big cat seriously calls his friend, asking if, since they're a perfect match from childhood, they should get married. But angry cursing comes from the other end. The big cat is confused and red. Why would he say such a thing? His friend is speechless. You actually know about that. The big cat asks, can't we consider being roommates? But his friend completely refuses. He's a normal male. The big cat sighs. Finding the right partner is so hard. Then the call gets hung up without mercy. Turns out the tail is a tiger's sensitive spot. The sweet big cat hurriedly backs away. But to keep the boy from being sad, the big cat actually uses his tail to show affection. Last time they met, the boy forced the big cat to register an account to get closer. The boy nervously sends the big cat his first message. He thought the big cat wouldn't log on, but the big cat actually replies. This makes the boy secretly happy. But the truth is, the sweet big cat has no idea he can log off. The boy is thrilled. The big cat is adorably clueless. The boy was going to teach him how to log off, but the big cat says so the boy can reach him. He just won't log off. The boy is overjoyed. His efforts are finally paying off. The big cat is finally starting to care about him, so he strikes while the iron's hot, asking the big cat if he has time to grab a meal. But the romance challenge big cat turns him down flat. Not only is this week no go, next week isn't either. He was a bit disappointed. He thought he was a bit special to him. But apparently he's just like everyone else. Guess he was reading too much into it. The next day, looking at the unanswered chat, the boy feels crushed. He vents to his friend. But his friend tells him, Earl Chong the big cat had to go on a mission. That's why he didn't reply. The boy's mood immediately brightens up. They say you can't touch a tiger's tail. But the big cat Chong actually puts his tail on the boy to show affection. Because of work, they meet again. While spending time with the big cat, casual touches make the boy fall harder for him. But the big cat stays lukewarm toward the boy. One day the big cat suddenly drops by. He wants help editing a speech. The boy happily agrees. After all, it's someone he likes. They chat away pleasantly. The big cat slowly lets his guard down around the boy. Suddenly the boy sees black and white stripes sticking out behind the big cat, swinging back and forth. The boy asks curiously what that is. The big cat grabs his own tail. Face stays calm. He tells him it's his tail. He doesn't know when it came out. But the boy excitedly rushes over, looking at the tail from all angles, and asks if he can touch it. The big cat panics and dodges away, refusing. Seeing the boy's disappointed face, the big cat says once they finish the speech, he can. The boy instantly perks up, filled with energy. Even the big cat is stunned. Watching the boy work quietly, the big cat thinks no wonder his last name is Wen. Wen Haoxue. The boy notices the big cat's gaze. His face turns bright red. After all, the person he likes is actually noticing him. What he didn't expect is the big cat would actually put his tail on him. A boy experiencing first love falls for a tiger, but this tiger doesn't understand romance. He's only lukewarm about the boy's advances. But as the boy spends more time with the big cat, he likes him more and more. He doesn't want to give up, so he stakes out where the big cat works, hoping to run into him. While waiting, he happens to see his good friend. From him he learns the big cat went on a mission on a private jet. Running into the big cat here is almost impossible. The boy doesn't give up. As snow starts falling outside, suddenly he sees the big cat walking through the door. He excitedly stands up and greets the big cat. He plays it cool, asking why the big cat is here. The big cat is all business. You said if you had time you wanted to meet. I happen to have time now. The boy is secretly pleased. He tells the big cat he just wanted to see him. The sweet big cat doesn't catch the meaning. He just replies flatly, well, you're seeing me now. So now what? The boy fumbles. He wants to touch him, but he's too shy to say it out loud. The boy's face is bright red. He's shocked he'd even think such a thing. To get more time with the big cat,